Check of your top stories right now. An accused assassin has been indicted for what prosecutors are calling an act of political extremism.
Vance Boelter faces a half-dozen federal charges for his attacks on Minnesota lawmakers. Investigators say Boelter posed as a police officer, showed up at former House Speaker Melissa Hortman's home, and shot and killed her and her husband. Boelter is also accused of shooting and injuring State Senator John Hoffman and his wife. Both are recovering. Yesterday's indictment is also revealing some new evidence against Boelter.
Now, this is evidence that does include a letter we are seeing for the first time. And in that letter, he confesses to being the shooter, and he lobbies some heavy accusations at a top Minnesota official.
You can see that letter for yourself. With this sprawling handwritten letter addressed to the FBI director, Boelter accuses Governor Walz of ordering him to kill 2 Minnesota senators. Boelter says it was part of a conspiracy to get Walz elected to the U.S. Senate. Attorneys say they don't believe the claims, but they aren't sure why he is making them.
Was it a delusion that he believes, or was it a delusion that is designed as an effort to misdirect our investigation?
So this indictment is also giving us more insight into just what happened that horrifying night that really shook the country. Barrett Leone here with us this morning to share some of those details.
Well, investigators really, for the first time, are laying out what happened at the Hortman home in the early morning hours of June 14th. We know that Boelter first went to the home of John and Yvette Hoffman in Champlin, dressed as a cop. He shot them as they answered the door, then fled in an SUV decked out to look like a police vehicle with flashing lights. Now, later, he arrived at the Hortman's home in Brooklyn Park. Investigators say Boelter went to the front door again, dressed as a police officer. He rang the doorbell and yelled, "Welfare check." Mark Hortman answered the door, and Boelter shined a flashlight in his eyes. That's when Brooklyn Park police arrived to do an actual welfare check. And that's when Boelter started shooting.
Boelter shot and killed Mark Hortman at the entryway to the house. Boelter then moved past the fallen Mr. Hortman and into the home, where he shot Representative Melissa Hortman several times at close range, killing her as she attempted to flee up the stairs. Boelter then fled out the back door of the home. In those same moments, you can hear Boelter kill the Hortman's dog, their golden retriever Gilbert.
So investigators say they did recover all guns used in this political attack. The gun used to shoot the Hoffmans was found in the Hortmans' yard, and another gun was found in a pond near the Hortmans' home, and that was confirmed to be the weapon he used to kill the Hortmans.
All right. Barrett Leone staying on top of that new information for us. We appreciate it. We'll check in with you a little bit later. Now, as we mentioned, the Hortmans were not the only victims that night.
Senator John Hoffman and his wife Yvette, they were shot more than a dozen times between the two of them, and it was their daughter Hope who was at home with them at the time. She now says she almost became Boelter's 5th victim. In a new statement, she said, "My parents pushed me out of the way that night. How I didn't get grazed is nothing short of dumb luck. My parents saved me. We saved each other."
A former Minnesota Twins pitcher is headed to prison after being found guilty in the murder of his father-in-law.
Now, this week, a jury convicted Daniel Serafini. This is for shooting his father-in-law and his mother-in-law at their home in Lake Tahoe back in 2021. Investigators say it happened during an attempted burglary. According to court documents, he also had help. His former nanny, 33-year-old Samantha Scott, who he was also dating at the time, pled guilty to being an accessory, saying that she helped him drive away from the scene of the crime. She's still awaiting sentencing. Now, Serafini was selected by the Twins back in 1992 during that MLB draft. He played a few seasons for the team from 96 to 98. A man is dead following what a Minnesota sheriff is calling a chaotic and dangerous situation up north.
So this started off as a call for a house fire, but then quickly shifted to a deadly encounter. This is in Normanna Township. Look at what deputies found here. A caller told deputies that a neighbor armed with a rifle had set the fire. Investigators think that man then shot at a firefighter and a police officer before dying in a shootout with 5 St. Louis County deputies. Authorities think that suspect also set traps to ambush first responders.
We found many homemade devices near the scene. And these devices at this point appear to have been designed to fire projectiles at first responders as they approached on the road.
Wow. Thankfully, no one else got hurt. The state is continuing to investigate what happened. We'll continue to cover this developing story. Meanwhile, today, the Minneapolis City Council is addressing the impact of police brutality on families. They'll be holding an honorary resolution ceremony. This is a chance for families to uplift their loved ones hurt by police violence. That'll happen at the City Hall Rotunda. That starts at 10 o'clock this morning.